The sun rises slowly over the limestone hills of Attica. A pale gold light spills across the city of Athens, touching the marble columns of the Acropolis before it reaches the crowded streets below. Smoke curls upward from cooking fires. The air is already warm, and beneath the quiet beauty of the morning, there is tension, thick, invisible, and constant. You are standing just outside the city walls. Behind you lies the countryside of Attica, once dotted with farms, olive groves, and quiet villages. But now much of it is empty. Burned fields stretch into the distance. Blackened tree trunks stand like skeletons against the horizon. This is the work of Sparta. Ahead of you rises Athens, protected by its high walls and its confidence. The long walls stretch like arms toward the port of Piraeus, ensuring that even under siege, the city can breathe through the sea. Step forward. As you pass through the gates, the sound changes. The open silence of the countryside is replaced by noise, human, constant, pressing. Thousands of people have crowded into the city. Farmers, laborers, families with everything they could carry. They have fled the Spartan invasion, trusting in Athens' walls and navy to keep them safe. But safety has a cost. The streets are packed. Narrow pathways wind between houses of sun-baked brick and timber. Children sit in doorways. Elderly men lean against walls, their faces lined with worry. The smell is strong: smoke, sweat, refuse. Water is scarce in some areas. Sanitation is poor. Athens was never meant to hold this many people. And yet, life continues. Walk toward the Agora. This is the heart of the city. Even now, in a time of war, it pulses with activity. Merchants shout over one another, offering olives, fish, pottery, cloth. Coins clink. Buyers argue. News travels quickly here, carried by sailors, traders, and soldiers. Look closely at the people. A man in a worn cloak examines a piece of pottery. His hands are rough, likely once used for farming. Now he lives inside the walls, uncertain of his future. Nearby, a woman haggles over grain prices. Food has become more expensive. Supply depends on ships arriving safely from allied territories. Athens is powerful at sea. Its navy controls vital trade routes across the Aegean. But even this power is not absolute. Every ship that docks in Piraeus carries both hope and risk. Now listen. A group gathers near a speaker. He stands elevated, speaking with urgency. His voice cuts through the noise. This is not just a marketplace. It is also a place of ideas. Athens is a democracy. Citizens, free Athenian men, participate in decisions that shape the city. War, alliances, strategy, these are not distant matters decided by kings. They are debated, argued, voted upon. But democracy in wartime is complicated. Fear influences judgment. Pride fuels decisions. And the pressure of survival weighs heavily on every voice. Walk uphill toward the Acropolis. The climb is steady. The path winds upward, past smaller shrines and statues. As you rise, the city spreads out below you. A dense cluster of rooftops, moving figures, drifting smoke. At the summit stands the Parthenon. Its columns are tall and precise, glowing softly in the morning light. This temple is dedicated to Athena, the protector of the city. It represents not only religious devotion, but also Athenian identity, order, beauty, intelligence. But even here, signs of strain appear. Construction continues, but more slowly. Resources are being redirected toward the war effort. The treasury of the Delian League, once stored here, has funded ships, soldiers, and defenses. Athens leads an empire, not just a city-state. Its allies, some willing, some not, provide tribute. This wealth has built monuments, sustained the navy, and reinforced Athenian dominance. But it has also created resentment. Sparta and its allies see Athens not as a partner, but as a threat. And so the war continues. Now turn your gaze toward the sea. Though you cannot see it directly from every point, you know it is there, beyond the walls, beyond the land. The port of Piraeus is the lifeline of Athens. Ships come and go constantly. Triremes, sleek and fast, patrol the waters. Merchant vessels bring grain, timber, metals. Without the sea, Athens cannot survive this war. Pericles, the leading statesman of Athens, understood this clearly. His strategy was simple yet difficult. Avoid land battles with Sparta. Stay behind the walls. Use naval strength to strike where needed. Let time and resources wear the enemy down. It is a strategy of endurance. But endurance demands patience. And patience is not easy in a crowded city under constant threat. Now descend from the Acropolis and move toward a residential area. The houses are close together. Many are modest, 2 stories at most, built around small courtyards. Inside, daily life continues with quiet determination. A woman grinds grain into flour. The rhythmic motion is steady, almost meditative. Nearby, a child watches, learning through observation. In another corner, a man repairs a tool, his hands moving carefully, preserving what little he has. Water is carried in from public fountains. Meals are simple: bread, olives, small portions of fish or vegetables when available. Luxury is rare here, yet there is resilience. Families adapt. They share space. They support one another when they can. But tension is never far away. Crowding leads to arguments. Scarcity breeds anxiety. Now step outside again. The sun is higher. The heat intensifies. Dust rises with every footstep. The city feels heavier as the day progresses. Move toward a training ground. Here, young men practice with spears and shields. Their movements are disciplined, but not all are experienced soldiers. Many are citizens preparing for defense, should the walls ever be breached. Athens relies on its navy, but it cannot ignore the possibility of land conflict. Nearby, an older soldier watches. His posture is relaxed, but his eyes are sharp. He has seen battle. He understands its cost. War is not an idea to him. It is memory. Now listen again. There is a subtle shift in the atmosphere. Conversations lower. Glances linger. Something is changing. Rumors begin quietly. A sickness. At first, it is distant whispers from the port, from sailors who have arrived from foreign lands. They speak of illness spreading quickly, of strange symptoms, of people falling ill without warning. At this moment, it is only a rumor. But in a city as crowded as Athens, even a rumor carries weight. Walk toward Piraeus. The road is busy. Carts move slowly. People travel between the city and the port. The long walls protect this vital connection, but they also trap movement within a narrow corridor. As you approach the port, the smell of salt mixes with the odor of fish and tar. Ships line the harbor. Workers load and unload cargo. Sailors shout orders. Everything here depends on movement, and yet movement can also carry danger. Foreign goods arrive daily, so do foreign diseases. A sailor coughs nearby. It is brief, easily ignored, but others glance at him just for a moment longer than usual. Something feels uncertain. Now pause. Look around at Athens as it stands in this moment. A city of brilliance and ambition, a center of art, philosophy, and political thought, a naval power commanding respect across the Aegean, and yet also a city under pressure. Its people are crowded behind walls. Its land is scarred by invasion. Its future depends on strategy, resilience, and forces beyond its control. War shapes everything, even the rhythm of daily life. As the day moves toward afternoon, shadows shorten. The noise continues. The city does not stop. But beneath the surface, something unseen begins to take hold. Not an army, not a fleet, something quieter, something that does not respect walls or strategies. And as Athens continues its struggle against Sparta, it is about to face a different kind of enemy, one that will test not only its strength but its identity. The light shifts slightly as a cloud passes overhead. For a brief moment, the city is softened in shadow. Then the sun returns, and life goes on, unaware of how much is about to change. The light fades slowly over Athens. Evening settles across the city, but the usual calm does not follow. Instead, there is unease. You are standing again near the port of Piraeus. The air feels heavier now. The movement of ships continues, but something has changed in the rhythm. Voices are sharper. Eyes are watchful. The rumors are no longer distant. They have become real. At first, it is just a few. A sailor collapses near the docks. His skin burns with fever. He gasps for breath. Those around him hesitate, not out of cruelty, but confusion. No one understands what they are seeing. He is carried away. But by the next day, there are more. Walk with me back toward the city. The long walls feel narrower now. The flow of people continues, but there is tension in every step. Word spreads faster than any official message. A sickness has entered Athens, and it does not behave like anything they know. Inside the city, the change is immediate. In the crowded streets, you begin to notice small details. A man leaning against a wall, unable to stand. A woman pouring water over her child's face, whispering urgently. A group gathered around someone lying still. Fear grows quietly. There is no clear source, no clear cure, only symptoms. Strange, severe, and relentless. High fever, burning skin, red eyes, thirst that cannot be satisfied. Some become delirious. Others lose strength within days. This is what history will later call the Plague of Athens. But here, in this moment, it has no name, only presence. Move toward the Agora again. It is still active, but something is different. The energy has shifted. Conversations are shorter. Transactions are hurried. Some stalls are closed. Others are abandoned entirely. A merchant sits beside his goods, but no one approaches. He watches the crowd instead, searching for signs of illness. Trust is fading. People begin to avoid one another, not openly, not yet, but subtly. A step back, a turned head, a hesitation before speaking. Athens is a city built on connection. Now, connection feels dangerous. Walk through a residential street. The change is clearer here. Doors are closed. Some houses are silent. Others are filled with quiet cries. Families care for the sick as best they can, but they are not prepared. There are no hospitals as we understand them. Care happens at home. A mother sits beside her son. She presses a damp cloth to his forehead. His breathing is uneven. She does not leave his side. Across the street, another house stands open. Inside, no movement. The illness spreads quickly in close quarters. And Athens, already overcrowded, offers no space to escape it. Now look toward the public fountains. Crowds gather here, desperate for water. Thirst is one of the most painful symptoms. People drink again and again, but relief does not come. Arguments break out, not over politics, not over trade, over water. Scarcity is no longer just about food or land. It is about survival moment to moment. As the days pass, the scale becomes undeniable. Bodies begin to accumulate. At first, they are handled with care. Traditional burial rites are observed. Families mourn. Priests perform rituals. But soon there are too many. The systems of order begin to strain. Move toward the outskirts of the city. Here, the signs are harsher. Funeral pyres burn continuously. Smoke rises into the sky, thick and constant. The smell lingers over everything. Some bodies are buried in haste. Others are left waiting. In some cases, the rituals are abandoned entirely. Not out of disrespect, but out of necessity. Now pause. Listen. The city is still alive, but it sounds different. Less organized, less confident, more fragile. Even those who are not yet sick feel the weight of it. Fear changes behavior. People begin to question everything. The gods, the leaders, the future. Walk toward a gathering place where citizens once debated policy. Now the conversations are quieter, more uncertain. Pericles, the guiding voice of Athens, still stands as a figure of authority. His strategy remains unchanged. Stay behind the walls, rely on naval strength. But now the enemy is inside the walls, and strategy offers no protection. Some begin to doubt. Was it wise to bring everyone into the city? Was safety an illusion? These questions do not have easy answers. and yet they are asked more frequently. Now look at the soldiers. Training continues, but with reduced numbers. Some are ill. Others are caring for family members. Discipline remains, but morale is shaken. War feels distant now. Sparta is still there, beyond the ruined fields. But the immediate battle is within. Invisible, uncontrollable. Walk once more through the streets. You notice something else now. Acts of kindness. A man helping a stranger stand. A woman sharing water with someone she does not know. Not everyone turns away. Some step forward despite the risk. These moments are quiet, but powerful. They reveal something deeper about the city. Athens is not only its walls, its navy, or its democracy. It is its people. And in crisis, their choices define it. But not all choices are noble. Some, overwhelmed by fear, abandon responsibilities. Laws become harder to enforce. Social order weakens. When survival is uncertain, priorities shift. The future feels distant. Only the present matters. Now move back toward the Acropolis. The Parthenon still stands, unchanged in its form. But even here, the atmosphere is different. Prayers are more urgent. Offerings are more frequent. People seek answers. They seek protection. But the silence from the divine feels heavier than before. The illness does not discriminate. Rich or poor, young or old, citizen or foreigner. It moves through the city without pattern, without mercy. And this randomness deepens the fear, because it removes certainty. Now stand still. Look out over Athens. What you see is not collapse. Not yet. The city still functions. Ships still arrive. Markets still operate. Decisions are still made. But beneath it all, there is strain, deep and growing. This moment will be remembered not only for the war with Sparta, but for something else. A test of endurance, of belief, of identity. As night approaches, the city grows quieter. Not peaceful, just quieter. Fewer voices, fewer footsteps, more absence. Torches flicker along the streets. Shadows stretch across walls and doorways. Somewhere in the distance, a cry breaks the silence. Then another, and then stillness again. You remain here in this moment. Athens, for 30 BC. A city at war. A city under siege. A city facing something it cannot see, cannot fight in the usual way. And yet it continues, because it must. Because within these walls, despite everything, life has not stopped. It has only changed. And as the darkness settles fully over the city, one truth becomes clear. The fate of Athens will not be decided by a single battle, but by how it endures what cannot be controlled. The night deepens, the fires burn low, and the story continues, unwritten, uncertain, and profoundly human.